Hey, what's going on? This is Inside 3, and I'm bringing you another commentary today. Wow, I failed straight away. But yeah, I'm bringing you a commentary today, and I posted up a video the other day of me doing a commentary getting it wrong, and it happens a lot. I'm not very good at the commentaries. That's why this one took so long. I'm not motivated to do it at all, but I like the comments that I got said. If you make mistakes and you keep on doing it, you'll be here forever. So I'm not going to start again. This is it. So I'm sorry if you're disappointed by the intro, but yeah, I'm going to get onto the game now. So, in my last game, I didn't get a lot of time to talk about it, but I said that I use hardline sometimes. I don't use hardline now. I'm still finding my feet in this game as well. So, a lot of perks and guns seem good to me, and then I find something else, and my mouth is really dry. I need a drink. So that's what I'm going to get. Right, so I got my drink, and now I'm set. So yeah, the gun is basically dependent on you. Find the gun that you're comfortable with. I would recommend the M16 or the FAMAS. I don't know if I'm saying that right. FAMAS. But yeah, get a gun that you're comfortable with, but I would recommend one of those guns. They are, in my opinion, the best overall guns in the game. And yeah, it's all about you. If you like fully autos, you can't go wrong with an AK-47. That's a very good gun. Or the ACR, that's a good gun. But yeah, I just find them what's good for you. This game gives you limitless options on, well, it's not limitless, but you have a lot of options on what perks to get and what guns to get, what suit you. So you want to experiment a bit and find out what suits you best. But I think hardline for an unexperienced player, if you are defensive, you don't want to use an MP5 and run around and get into gunfights with other people with MP5s, with you using hardline, them using stopping power, because it's not going to end well. But I recommend if you are a defensive player, then hardline might work for you. Use 3, 5 and 7, which would be obviously 2, 4 and 6, which it might improve your KD. So I'm using the higher version. I'm obviously using the Harriers, the Pavlo and the Chopper Gunner, and they are 3 that I'd recommend. Also, another one that I'd highly recommend is the Predator missile. You can't go wrong with them, really. They will 9 times out of 10 get you a kill or 2, or like I just on my last 6, it can get you. They're good. So, like I said, experiment and find out which is good for you, but don't be in any rush to run around. I spoke to Elitist Gamer from BSC, who you've probably heard of, and this is before I got what I would say is good at the game. And I asked them, I said, how do you win? Their team went 105 to 0 at GB. And I asked him how you won, and he said it's It's about picking your time to get the objectives. You know, there is no point constantly jumping on the flag, which I see all the time, because you know people will kill you. It's about selecting the right time and knowing when to make the move. And that's what he said. That was his advice. That's how he said BSE play. You know, and it's kind of common sense, but and to a lot of people that think it's common sense, you have to realise that there are hundreds of thousands of players out there that obviously are not very good, and a lot of people struggle with this game, and a lot of people don't give it a fair chance because the game is difficult. Because the people in the end of this game on the opposite team, they're like 2 to 20, 3 to 30, 1 to 25, you know, and that's not fun. And why would these people want to play the game again after a game like they've just had? Well, I've got constant air support, and you know I'm killing them all the time. You know they're not going to want to play again. So I'm going to try improve the experience for you, and so you don't play like a dickhead, and you know you do a bit better, and you stop dying so much, so your team doesn't keep getting killed by the enemy air support. So yeah, I can't remember what else I'm going to talk about. Air support. I'm going to talk about air support. Everyone talks about air support, but that is what I'm going to talk about. I feel that powerful air support is 100% vital in winning on this game. Now, I've seen a few other commentators on YouTube posting up videos of them not using any kill streaks or stuff like that, and that might seem really impressive to you, but in a lot of those videos they are playing free-for-all where you know they're not on the team and there is no objective apart from killing, which, you know, air support isn't always needed. But in the team game where there's an objective, air support is vital. You'll notice that once an enemy chopper gunner or AC-130 or Pavlo or Harrier comes in against you, you're going to start losing flags, and you're going to start, you know, people are going to plant against you in demolition or stuff like that. So it is 100% vital that you, if no one else on your team is, that you will support your team with air support. You know, like my team on this, I can see they are not going to get air support at all. They're not going to get a Harrier. At best, they might get me a UAV. So I've made it my job to support my team, and they will support me in return by catching the flags and getting me a win. So just use your common sense, you know. If you're losing and someone on your team is 50 to 2, make it your job to capture the objective. So it's just common sense. You can't battle against someone on your own team for kills. You have to do the team. You have to play for the team. You have to play for the win, and everyone will get assigned different jobs. You know, like my job, like I've always said, my job is the air support, and my team has made it upon themselves that they will capture the flags. So that is how it's worked out, and I haven't got a lot of time left, but I'm going to quickly say that defensive play isn't camping if you win. I'm not saying that there are not campers on winning teams, because there are, but you might see my play as, or some of you might see it as camping, although I've spent a lot of time near the enemies. I've spent all of the game, sorry, in their half, but I haven't been as upfront as you might see other people. But then these are real games, these are games that I will get 5 to 10 times a day, depending on how many games I play. These are quite this is how I would normally play, and time is up, and I am running out of time on YouTube limit. So yeah, I finished 55 to 4. I'm sorry I couldn't get in everything I'm about to talk about, but I definitely will on the next game. So thanks a lot for listening, and I'll see you next time.